Welcome to the reading of the new beginning of our journey, and I chose the new moon in Aquarius and the beginning of the new year in Gene Keys because the sun went through the 41st Gene Key, and Pluto is in this Gene Key as well when the new moon starts, and Mercury is in this gene key as well. And the 41st gene key is a special one because it is like a starting point that allows us to go on this path of anticipation into an emanation from the shadow side of fantasy. And what that means is that we are often in this fantasy part of our life where we dream ourselves into places where the reality might change. So we hold ourselves captive in our own dream of the unfolding future. Just if I get the money, if I get the relationship, if I find the right partner, if I get the right job, whatever that is this fantasy that keeps us stuck in a place where we are we cannot be fulfilled because we set ourselves up for failure in this moment, because that's like the saying is, while we are making plans, God is laughing, because life unfolds as life unfolds, and energy walks into the places where we want it to go. And if we stay in this fantasy, we keep our energy moving into the places where we experience lack. Because all of this fantasy comes from a place of lack. Trying to control, trying to make something happen, trying to be in a dreamy state where we try to get to dream ourselves into the future, or we are hyperactive trying to make it happen. And that's what keeps us apart from the present moment. And that's the only place where life really unfolds. And this gene key is inviting us to let these old stories go, of the old stories of the fantasy that might happen in our life, and step into the real moment of life unfolding and anticipating that life really wants to be us, to be a part of the whole, wants to be us, the best part that we can be in this life's journey, and to bring ourselves back to be a part of the whole journey that we are on, and to anticipate that life is working for us, not against us, and to allow ourselves to step into this alchemical process. That's what the new moon is inviting us to step into, this place of the new future, the new you, the new world that we are experiencing when we allow this alchemical process to unfold, and to anticipate the best. Not catastrophize, not fantasize, not do anything about it, not be in this shadow moment that prevents us from being here, and to allow us to dare to stay in this present moment, to see how life unfolds, to see what we can do for ourselves, to feel the energy, that how we can create our own reality in our emotions in the present moment while we are staying there and while we experience ourselves being in this. And I want to do for this new moon and this starting point, I want to do something like a collective reading where where we see the energy unfold, what is the theme underneath it, and what is the thing that is not working anymore, and what is the thing that will work in the future, and that will help us to step into the future that we really want to experience. And I want to have one of these as well. So, and I will do this for all the signs, but I want to do it for the collective as well. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. What your old story will be left behind, and the new story that will come up. We will see what this is about. And for this, I drew a Great Arcana card, and I will draw one card for what is left behind and what is coming up next, and we have two of these. And I went to have a shadow card and the gift card as well. We have this one, and I think we have this one. And we will see. And your card is the Wheel of Fortune. And I will read this card in the end. This is a tarot deck from Margarete Petersen, and I translated the poems that she wrote about them in the end. And what you leave behind is the Guide of Crystals and La Lorna. Welcome, Cancer, to your reading. I want to draw a card from the Great Arcana card to see what the main theme is about, and then I want to draw cards for the part you leave behind and the story that you leave behind and the story that is about to unfold and that you step into in the next part of your journey. And I want to have one of these as well. So we have this one and we have this one. And now we see what this is about. And it's about justice. And that's in this Arcana deck. It is the 8th card. So they are interchanged. So it's about finding balance, and we'll see what this will be about. And we have the 10 of Wands, and that is like allowing yourself to step into the next place of your life, to let go of the idea of you have to hold it all. So she used the wands for something else, to step into the garden and into the new place where she can experience her own transformation. And that's a beautiful place, a beautiful garden she is in. So letting go of the idea you have to hold the wands. And that's Kali, and she is about destruction and new beginning. She is about death and rebirth. So that's the allowance of transformation. That feels like you step into the place where you can allow your things to ideas to go away and to let go and surrender into the change that comes with it. And where you step into is into the wisdom of being a teacher, as that you are, right? It's like being the wizard and finding the way into stepping into your own intuition. And Hildegard von Bingen comes with this idea as well, that she steps into her own intuition and doesn't care for what other people think. She had to step into the next place in her life because she couldn't care for what people believed in to be true. So that is stepping into your own intuition to find the balance of your own obligations and the things that you can let go, that you can let die to get something else in place. And this feels like you step into your own power of your own intuition. So that's a beautiful thing. That seems to be like you are in this place where you have to decide what to do about the burdens and the obligations, what you can let go of, and how you can step into your own intuition and into the next phase of your life that you want to experience in your journey. So that's really beautiful. And we see next where you are supported, and what is the thing that comes up next that will support you in your journey on this, and to let this go on one hand, and that's the incorruptible. That's something that is beautiful, because it is supporting you. And the sleepless. It's interesting to have this combination, because maybe that is helping you to understand what makes you sleepless. What in these 10 of Wands, in these obligations that you hold, that what makes you sleepless? What is the thing that you can let go because it costs you your sleep and your peace and your freedom? So, and the incorruptible is someone who isn't, that there is, they are not willing to give up their own integrity, their own values for something as money, or something that is, because that's in one place. This incorruptible is not, it's not willing to corrupt itself by taking on more burden than there is necessary. And what is supporting you in your new journey is as well your intuition, and the thing that keeps you in this place of your intuition. This is expecting the outcome and knowing what will arise. And that's what this whole story about our fantasizing, and the whole story about the 41st gene key is about, to not fantasize about someone taking away your burden. Instead of, and just being in this place where you just fantasize about and dream about a future. What if this happens, and then I will be free of this? If I get this, I will be free. If I get this, I will step into my own values. And that is not true, because we step into this fantasy of not being in power, because we set ourselves up for failure if we think that something has to happen to keep us, to set us free. She built this fence. She built this out of her wands. So she wasn't helpless at all. She created something with it, and she stepped into the place where she surrendered to it, and she thought about, what can I do with it, without having this magical thinking about someone else stepping in and doing something about it, and catastrophizing in a way that, oh, if I let go of this, it means that I'm not worthy of this. And so I keep on going, and I keep on going, corrupting myself and keeping myself in this sleepless circle of fantasizing, dreaming, and being hyperactive to do something about it, instead of surrendering to it and seeing, okay, what can I build with this? What can I let go? What do I have to let go? And to step into my own values and to be incorruptible as this one is. And the new story comes with this allowing yourself to be the all-seeing being that you are, and being this magical being, stepping into this intuition and keeping yourself from corrupting yourself and corrupting this way of being. Because that's what's coming with the other side. It's that other people and circumstances decide what is successful and what is not. And this is allowing life to be this alchemical process of you stepping into the power of who you really want and where the energy really wants to go, and allowing life to step in to create this alchemical thing, this alchemical process, to create the life that you really, really want to experience. And that's to sacrifice this fantasy and to anticipate that life will support you. If you step into this intuition, into the magic that you really are, anticipating that life will support you in this and will create the life that you really want and fulfill the wishes that are underneath, with you letting go of the idea, you letting go and surrendering the dream that you created for yourself so beautifully, where you told life how this is supposed to look like. And that's the invitation, to step out of it and allow this process to unfold. And what's not working anymore, it's the dilettante. It's without having to be a professional. This is like being the one that shows up like without having to be a professional, right? To do the things in a specific way. Being the dilettante means just doing the things because you do the things, and you're not stepping into this professional being an artist. It's like, oh yes, I do this and this and this and this and this and this without practicing all of it. And that's not working for you. That's not where your heart goes, because you have something where you are, where you have the potential. And that's, being superficial isn't working if you are a seeing being like this one, being an intuitive like this, being a magical being like the wizard, and having the knowledge of this Hildegard from Bingen, and being the all-seer isn't working in a superficial way, because you are like a light being in this area. And to step into this and having the courage to step into this potential of power without this shadow and grandizement of yourself, stepping into the true power of being of service with these attitudes, and with this potential, stepping into the place where you can be of service with all of this beautiful knowledge that you have. So why not step into this place of being all of it? And we'll see where this comes with the Lenormand. We have this one, and this one, this one, and we have and this is like stepping out of this place where you are an island, and stepping into collaborations with other people, and stepping into relationships where growth is really happening. And this is where you step into the power that comes with knowledge, comes with practice, comes with the things that you can bring to the table, where you step into this having the courage to step into the collaboration with other people. And then this whole thing will open up for you to, because it will give you the key to success and to your wish fulfillment, because you stepped away, you sacrificed this dream of make it true how you want it to come true. And then you step into this place where you can create balance by allowing the life to unfold, allowing the chemical process to unfold, and to let the energy go where the energy really wants to go, and be of service in this. And this gives you the keys to success and the wish fulfillment that you really long for. Because that's what's underneath it all, is the wish fulfillment that you long for. But you traded it for something that was just a fantasy, and was just a dream that you tried to control. And that's not how life works. Life doesn't want to be controlled. Life wants to unfold. Life wants to give you the things that you really dream for. But if you are not available for these, because you are so fulfilled with your own dreams that you created for yourself, then this cannot unfold. But it will. That's where you step into the next phase of your life, where you let go of this, and where you allow yourself to feel it all, and to step away from this unfulfilled place, and from this place where there might be have been a thing that felt like a tower moment, that kept you, or that pushed you out of this area where you are not fulfilled anymore. And wow, what a card, where you step into the next creation that comes with this emotional fulfillment of being in a relationship and giving from the inner place where there is wish fulfillment. This is giving from the right place and giving plenty and getting plenty back. That's beautiful. Because this whole thing, this whole dreamy thing where you thought yourself being in this whatever this was, in your idea, what you created for yourself, it just fired backwards. And this is where the balance comes in, and you can step into the place where you can really, really, really get what you want on an emotional level that is really fulfilling for you. That's where the justice heads in your life, Cancer. That's really beautiful. Now I want to read to you the Justice card from Margarete Peterson, because it's lovely how she created this deck in a lot of years. She created the artwork, and then she created poetry as well. And so I translated this. And Justice, Ma'at, goddess of justice, scrutinized hearts, a strength which dares to face the shadows of the underworld. She who relentlessly examines souls, open and laid bare, karmic laws of cause and effect, a living process responsible for equilibrium. And that's where you're stepping in, even if it feels like a tower moment in the moment where you lost maybe a lot of things, or maybe a lot of things tumbled down, and now it is stepping into the next storyline of your life, is to step into this place where you can allow life to unfold in this magical way that you could never think of. You could never fantasize about this, but you can anticipate that life is loving you and that life wants you to be fulfilled. And this is what is happening next. Beautiful, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here and for liking and subscribing and all these beautiful things that help the channel a lot. And maybe you might share your experiences about what is unfolding right now for you. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.